Hello and welcome to Solo Playhouse. Today I am continuing my playthrough of Lost Ruins of Arnak, the Treasure Chest Twisted Paths expansion. I was playing the Owl Temple a couple of days ago, and I'm going to continue it now. So if you want to see the whole of this journey, look in the Arnak playlist that I have on my channel, and you can watch the first part here. I am playing from round 4 today, so that's what we're going to do. Also, what I realized is, I think actually as I was lying in bed that night about to go to sleep, I'd quickly finished up the round, and you take back all your researchers, and I realized that I took my researcher from here, but I hadn't managed to overcome the Guardian here. So I should take a fear card into my hand. So I've corrected that. I now have 2 fear cards in my hand, and I put what I presume was the top card back on top of my deck. So that's all sorted. So we will continue. I don't think I'm doing that well. It's one of those games where I went for, because I'm playing the Falconer, I'll just show you the Falconer. Yeah, because I'm playing the Falconer, I was kind of like trying to get a lot of Guardians. And I actually feel like I went too hard for that and couldn't get a Guardian, which is the reason why I've got this other fear card in round 3, and I didn't get enough items, etc. So I think I'm not doing that well, but I'm enjoying playing the game. And as with the Spider Temple, actually, the addition, the changes in this temple, I don't feel are too overpowering and too many new rules that it's spoiling the game or making it too difficult. There's always a lot of decisions in Lost Ruins of Arnak, and I am feeling that as always, but having fun. So round 4, these rounds always start with the solo mode, with the rival AI going first. They always go first. So let me show you what they're going to do first. And they are going to put a researcher in a space with compasses, and they will go as high up as possible. And so they will also, so there are 2 on this level. So this is where they will go, and their next card says the rightmost one. So they will go there. That's the end of their turn. Now I have got a little plan about what I'm going to do, and it's mainly because I want to show off these hidden paths. I think they're called secret tunnels, I think, in the secret passages in the Owl Temple. So I'm going to do a research action. So I'm going to go up this way and join the rival. So I have to spend a boot. So I have a boot. I have to spend a compass. I have a compass. And I have to spend one of my idols. And I have 2 idols. So they're going out of the game. I'm going to put them back in the tray. So we spent that, so I get to move up. So I join the rival. And the bonus I get for that is I get to draw another card, which is good. So I got the card back that I had to start with before I realised I had to take another fear card. I could do other actions, but as long as they're not my main action. But I think I'm going to hold fire. It's always good to hold fire. We've only got these cards. Well, not very many more cards than that. So I think I'm going to hold fire on that. Okay, so the rival will go. Oh, and they're doing their actions. So with temple tiles. So if we look at this, they're going to look down here and do the one that they can do. So they're going to look at the lowest temple tile, and it's a 5. So if it's a 5, they are just going to take it. So you can see here, this is the lowest temple tile. So they just take it for themselves. This one is in a secret passage, so they don't take those ones. So it is my go. And, oh, cup of tea, cup of tea, cup of tea, cup of tea. Oh, just hold on a second. Oh, hold on. Sorry, I thought... Yeah, that makes sense. Just a little problem on my screen. Okay, so what I can also do, I'm thinking I might try and get into this secret passage. And I could do that now, and it's a little bit worrying because potentially the rival could take that as well. I'm just thinking, because I could take this and get this. I can get an aeroplane icon from my eagle, and maybe I won't do that. Do you know what? I'm going to go into the secret passage. So to go down the secret passage, I spend 1 tablet. This is a research action, and I get to go in there, and I get this half of a tablet. Really running out of space. And that's my main action. But now that I've done that, it means that I get my lantern. So my lantern will go to the bottom. I haven't moved my notebook at all. So now my lantern is at the bottom here. So I get to go again with that. And I get new, sort of stronger benefits from moving my lantern up the track. Again, I don't think I need to do anything. No. So I'm going to let the rival go. And the rival is taking the lowest victory point value item. So it will be this little monkey. So these move up. And it's my go. So I can use I can spend a compass and one of these arrowheads to move my lantern up. And if I do, I can activate any of the campsites. So let's do that. We'll spend a compass and an arrowhead. And we'll move up here. So yeah, we get any of the campsites. So what do I want? I could save up compasses to move up there. I could I might get my lantern going further up. Do you know what? I think I'm going to play this card, my torch. I'm going to play my torch as my main action. And I get to remove a card. So I'll remove this fear that I played earlier on. And I get a tablet. And that is my main action. I should not have many cards. I think I'll leave it at that. So the rival will go, and they're taking the lowest value victory points in the artifacts, but they're all the same. Oh no, this is a 3. So one of these 2s, it will take the one on the right. So it takes Mantle of Dusk, which is 2 victory points. These all move up. And it's my go. There are so many options. I could move my eagle. I got 2 chances to move my eagle. Falconry. Oh, just one, sorry, yeah. Falconry. I still haven't used either of these researchers. So you know what, I think I will do research here. So I have to spend a boot. So I'll spend my fear card to get 2 tablets. And I think I'll leave it at that. So the rival goes, and they are putting a researcher in a space with rubies, and ooh, this one has a ruby. So it's my go, and I think I'm going to do an action to move this lantern up here. So I have to spend a compass. Now I don't have any compasses, but I can use tracking to get a compass for a free action. So I can spend that, and I've got 3 tablets, so I'm going to spend 2 of them. And my lantern moves up here. And then, sorry, so the lantern moves up here, and it gets me an assistant. So I think I will take this assistant, put them here, and this assistant gives me a tablet. So I will tap them and get that tablet straight away. This lantern is also earning me points as it moves up. And I'm pretty sure that the magnifying glass earns me these points. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that would seem sensible. Still not bought any cards. My lack of cards is troubling. Because of course you earn points from cards as well. You know, all these cards have victory points on them. but I haven't bought those. And yeah, I think that's all I'm going to do. So the rival goes, and it is round 4. So they are getting a level 2 site, and they will go to the leftmost. So they'll get these. There and there. And they're just going to put a level 2 site out. So this card can move over here. And they have one of their assistants there. Right. So I think, once again, I'm going to move my lantern up here. So I have to spend a tablet and an arrowhead. So I move up, and with this I get to draw another card, which I only have one more card, and I get a gold coin. So I think I'm going to go to this site with my other researcher. So I'm going to spend funding to go here, and I get a blue arrowhead, and I get to upgrade one thing. So I'm going to upgrade the arrowhead into a ruby. But that's my main action. Because when I go to a site that's already been discovered, I don't have to pay this. It is not needed. What else? What else? I think that's it. So the rival is going to go. And they are getting a guardian that they have, but they don't have any. So they are going to research. So they're going to move. Well, it turns out, so if you look here, so because this is researching and to the left, where we are on the track, because they could have gone left down this secret passage, but they can't anymore because I'm there, they would have gone that way. But now they're going to go up. So they're going to go this way, and they will remove that token, but it doesn't do anything. So that is their turn. Now, as far as I'm concerned, for my go, I'm going to spend the ruby I have just got. And I'm going to move up here. And that activates the lantern spot here, which is exile a card and get a compass. So the card I'm going to exile is the one. Oh, this fear card, because it's -1 points. I really don't have enough cards in my hand, but I'm getting rid of -1. And I don't think I'm going to do anything else. That could be good. So that's the end of my turn. So the rival is going to go. And they are putting a researcher in a blue arrowhead space, which is the furthest one up, which is this one. So they are with the Guardian now, but that card has passed. I am going to play my falconry card, which is a free action to move my falcon up. Am I? Hold on. Am I? I'd really like that, but no, I'm going to play Animal Bond and just get the coin. That is a free action. And then for my main action, I'm going to spend the 2 to get the parrot, which is kind of weird to do at this point. And so this parrot, which is discard a card to get a ruby, goes to the bottom of my deck, which is non-existent at the moment. And that's me done. So the rival is going, and they are going to the highest coin site, which is this one here. And so I have a compass and a tablet. And with my falconry card, I could do a free action to get a compass or move my eagle. And with the eagle, I would get a tablet and a plane, which would be useless. I could just do a falconry to move this up, and then it would move up on its own the next round. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to play it for falconry to move this up 1. But I'm not going to use it. I'm going to leave it. So that's the end of my turn. Then the rival goes, and they are researching. So they will move up another 1, and they go here. So they'll take that. And they will take the highest pile of assistants and take them out. They won't do this in round 5. And I have no cards left to play. I have a tablet and a compass, which are no good to me. So I think I will end there. So we've just got 1 step for the rival to do. And that is to put this one on a tablet space. But there's nowhere they can go for that. So that is the end of their turn. So, first of all, we get back all our assistants. The rival doesn't have a penalty for not taking a guardian. All our assistants are refreshed. Our cards, I have no cards in hand, so all these get shuffled and go at the bottom of the deck. Then we lose 2 cards from the top. Two items. That moves along. These all move along. And get 1 item. And that is it. And then, oh, I need to shuffle the rivals' selection tiles. And I get to draw 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I only have 6 cards. Okay. So the rival always goes first. This is round 5. Oh, and I also get to move up my eagle. So now if I activate it, I can take whatever is available at a site. The rival is going to put... Oh, they're taking, actually, arrowheads, but they're going to the leftmost one, so they're going to this one. So now it's my go. Interesting. I think... I think I'm going to activate my eagle. I think with my eagle I can activate any sites. Yes, so activate any discovered. Doesn't say unoccupied. So I'm going to use my falconry to move up my eagle. So my eagle now is in the top spot here, so I can activate any level 2 site. So I'm going to do that. This is my action. So I return my eagle and I'm going to activate this side. So I get a coin, I get an arrowhead, I get to upgrade a tablet, an arrowhead, etc. So that arrowhead I'm going to make into a ruby. And we also get to draw a card, and I have one card left. So I'm going to draw that card, which is my torch. And that was my action. So I'm going to stop there. The rival is going to go, and they are taking the lowest value artifact. So they're going to take Guiding Stone. That is value 1. Oops. And then for my next action, I'm going to send one of my researchers here to get 2 tablets. Yeah. So I got 2 tablets. I won't do anything else. The rival is going, and they are researching. So they're moving up, and they're going to go here because this points to the right, and they're going to take... Oh, they don't do this round. So if you see here, it has a 5. So they are not doing that. So they do nothing. Then I'm going to move up my lantern. So I'm going to spend 2 tablets and a ruby. Move up here. Oh, so I'm just going to, yeah, I'm going to retroactively activate my assistant. So the bonus here is to reactivate assistant. So I will, and then I will use her again. These are free actions to get another tablet. Now my lantern can, can move up. That's not actually helpful. Past my magnifying glass. This is out of the game now, basically. Okay, so what am I going to do? I would quite like to get... Oh yes, it's the rivals go. Of course it is. So they're going to tablets, space, and there are none. So it can't do anything. And then I am going to... Ooh, that is interesting. That is interesting. I'm going to... use my tracking to get a compass. That's a free action. And then with my main action, I'm going to spend these 2 compasses to buy Inscribed Blade. So Inscribed Blade says research with a discount of either an arrowhead or 2 tablets. So I'm going to take that, and artifacts go played into your play area. So I'll show you here. And usually if they're coming from your deck, you have to pay a tablet to use them, but we don't have to when we first buy them. So we just refill that. We research with a discount of either arrowhead or 2 tablets. And here we need a boot, a coin, and an arrowhead. So we will research here. So I just have to pay a coin and a boot, and I'm going to use funding, which is a card, so that acts the same as a boot. So I move up here. So I get to take this, which reactivates one of my guardians. So I think I'll reactivate the one that gives me 2 tablets. So I'll just keep that for now. I discard a card to get 2 tablets. And we also get a compass. We get to upgrade one of our things. So I'll upgrade this tablet to an arrowhead. And that's my action. So the rival will go, and they're going to a coin space. Highest one is here. So my turn. I think I'm going to use the parrot as an action to discard one of my cards and get a ruby. And I'll leave that there. The rival is going, and they are claiming a guardian or moving up the temple. So they're going to move up the temple. And then for my action, I'm going to spend the arrowhead and the ruby to move up the temple again. And here I get to reactivate 2 guardians. I haven't used this guardian, so I'll just reactivate my other one, which gives me a compass. And I'll leave it there. And the rival is taking a spot with rubies available, so this one. And then it's my go. So these symbols here mean that the higher I get as a research action, I can claim things at the top of the temple. I have to pay the cost. So normally when you get to the top of the temple, you have to pay cost to get this one, these two to get this one, for example, all three to get the 10 spot. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to do that. So I'm going to do research action here, but I'm going to spend these two tablets to get this tile, which gives me another space to put one of my idols and gives me a point as well. And that's my action, so it's the end of my turn. The rival is taking any compass spaces, top to bottom, so because of this one, they will go to the leftmost. So I don't have much left. I have a compass and I have a torch, which can get rid of a card and give me a tablet. Or a boat. Actually, I'll do that. I will use this torch to use my second research assistant to get 2 compasses. So I have 3. That's my main action. The rival does nothing on round 5 for going to a site. So it's my go again. I have 3 compasses now. So I think I'm going to spend these 3 compasses to get this Guardian's Fang. So when I get this, it goes into my play area. And this says, lose a boon on one of your Guardians to get a coin and a ruby. And both of my Guardians are activated. So I will lose the boon on this one. And I get a coin and a ruby. That was my main action. And then the rival only has 2 more cards to go. Oh, and they're going to claim the lowest tile. So it's this one. So with this, they claim it and do a research action. So they will go up here, take that out. So they're pretty high. And then I doesn't make much difference. Actually, it's not going to earn me very much. Yeah, it's not going to earn very much, but I'm going to spend this ruby to move my notebook up 1 space. Gets me 1 point. I do get to claim an assistant, but I don't think it's going to help me much. I'm going to take this assistant, and for a free action I'll use them so I can spend a coin to get an arrowhead, but I don't think it's going to help me. And then the rivals, last turn, they're taking the lowest value item, which is just the one that is left. They are out of action. So for me, I have an arrowhead, but won't help me here. It doesn't get me up here because I need a tablet. Ooh. But I will actually use my idol to put this here. So what could I get? An arrowhead. Yeah, I think I'll get 2 tablets with it. That's a free action. So I can actually, for my action, spend a tablet and an arrowhead to move up. And here I get 2 coins. The rival's out of go. So is there anything else I can do? Tablet and an arrowhead. Well, there is, because I do have a boon left, so I can use this boon, but I can use it to advance my eagle. So with my eagle, I will move up 1. And that is a free action. So I can return the eagle to get another coin. And then I can spend these 3 coins to get this cat. Costs 3 coins. Gives you a coin. You may activate any occupied site, but it just goes into my deck for now. So it just goes here, but it gives me 2 points. So now I just have a tablet left. And that is all I can do. So that was good. The eagle came in useful right at the end. So yes, we do score for our magnifying glass and our lantern and our notebook. Let's see. Scoring. So there's a little notepad somewhere. There it is. So last time I won decisively. I don't think I have this time. And I don't think it's particularly because of the new board. I think it's just I haven't played very well. So we will score for our position on the Owl Temple. So our magnifying glass is at 8. So we've got 8. Our notebook is at 2, so that's 10. And our lantern is at 16, so that's 26. The rival is at 25. That's not good. We don't score for these tiles in this, but we will score for our temple tiles we've got. So I've got 6, 7, 8, just 8. The rival doesn't have any. Oh no, they do. They have got 10, 15, 16, 17. Eesh. 17. Then for idols. So idols, I was okay. I have 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 19. and the rival has 3, 6, 9, 11, 13. Ooh, I'm thirsty. So Guardians, both me and the rival have 10 each. And then, yeah, this is where they're going to do better than me, definitely. So we're looking at items and artifacts. I've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. I've got 9. And the rival's got loads of cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And fear cards don't have any. And that's it, I think, isn't it? I'm just making sure I haven't got anything else. No, so they've definitely beaten me. I've got 6, 14, 14, 23, 23, 32. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I've got 72. They've got 5, 12, 15, 17. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So the rival has 77 and I've got 72. So as you can see, I did do a little bit worse than last time. And honestly, I just didn't follow my own mode. Like, buying item cards is definitely the way to go. Buying item cards and then trying to do one of the other things really well. I think I was slightly unlucky with Guardians. Even with the card that let me draw Guardians, I was kind of like not drawing exactly what. Certainly the first time, that wasn't any good, either of them. But yeah, I really like this temple as well. I just think they add some nice variety, actually, to the game. They don't make it harder. They don't make it that more complicated, but they're just nice. And someone commented today, it's still just as hard to get out on the table. I don't know how they know that, because I have never done a live stream of putting this out on the table, but I can tell you right now, this game is much, much easier to get onto the table. Much, much easier. I'm really happy with that. Like, I just wish this is one of the games, I want to be better at this game. I would love to play it with other people, actually, as well. I have played it with one friend, but I'd love to play it with more people. And I just think it's such a nice game. It's such a good-looking game. I kind of wish this board was a little bit smaller. It is kind of crazily big. But honestly, I get why. It kind of needs it, but it's a huge board. But yeah, there we go. That is it for this second part run through of Lost Ruins of Arnak, the Adventure Chest, Twisted Paths, Owl Temple expansion. I hope you enjoyed this. I will be back very soon. I really want to play Lord of the Rings Fate of the Fellowship, because I played that a couple of times and I'm really enjoying it. I'd quite like to play a game live stream, so hopefully you will want to watch that. But for now, this live stream is over. Thank you so much for watching. Please like this video if you're watching this. Please subscribe, and I will see you in the next live stream. Bye.